the west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. On the Carolina sideline, it's their head coach, Dave Canales. His team sitting pretty, 5-1 in the early going. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That is Will McDonald in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff, and with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Will McDonald showing he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. 2 plays to start the game. He's got 2 sacks. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. And again, they're going to get him. That is 3 sacks on the opening drive. Incredible.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Play is made there by E.J. Waddle. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Reynolds is the motion man here. On the option, here's Hall. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Let's go for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Another run here with Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. Fields going to hang on to this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Here's 3rd and 2. Brings up 3rd down and 2. We'll try to run for it with Paul. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one, take it in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Panthers nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 30-yard. 1-yard gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go. No gain.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Their catch called for and taken successful.
At their own 27-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll go again with Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The 23-yard line.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Panthers first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Young going to give it to Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Another try with Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Young hands it to Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play. 3rd, they need 8.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Young. Flush to his right, taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down. In that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard.
Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. The offense staying on the field. They're going to go on 4th and goal. They'll try the right side with Hubbard. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Well, it turns out it was the 4th time that ended up being the charm, Mike, so they get stopped 3 rush attempts in a row. So what do? They keep the offense out there, and they say, all right, try to stop us a 4th. The defense can't keep them out of the end zone, and that was a big-time job finishing off that drive for the offense.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now he'll run. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Williams on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll work this forward to the 35. That is Michael Clemens with the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Young. Catch made by Thielen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Another run here with Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a 1st down.
For a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They give to Hall. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd and a yard. Now Young going to keep it himself.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. He gets free inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Right adds the extra point. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Here's Fields choosing to keep this one. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
He'll run it out of the gun. And it's home. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll go again with Paul. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Jets.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. There he goes again. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now Fields taking off. And he'll take this one in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That ties the game at 14.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Set to kick off.
Gibson now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over.
Brees Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. DJ Wanham gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down, but he got the 1st down.
it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Here's Fields to keep it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This a design run with Fields. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Give up the middle with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Fields now. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
That's good for another Jets. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Roots is going to get this one on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike.
And he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Panthers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. That one incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10. Young gonna give it to Brooks. He's inside the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down.
A gain of 37 yards. First down.
Another try with Brooks. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Young hands it to Hubbard. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
24-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Panthers.
Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A second down throw for Young. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Panthers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Will McDonald. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Panthers will cut the lead down to 4.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Another run here with Hall. Whoa. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In motion comes Lazard. On first down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10.
To throw is Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 23.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Will McDonald, absolutely singular focus on right now. He's just picked up his 4th sack of the game.
It's 2nd down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, Young. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Young. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Here's Gibson to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Jets.
Here's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Garrett Brown on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
At the Panthers' 30-yard line.
2nd down. It's Fields. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need one right now. 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. They forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Fields going to hang on to this one. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
Jets. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
41-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, 3 to go.
It's now third down and 3.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says first down. On the handoff, it's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Jets have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
In motion comes Lazard. They go back to Allen. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Another run, and again, it's Allen. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and
Fields now on second down. He'll step up and run, and he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first down is Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll try the right side with Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one complete to Lee Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing is Young. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Young to throw on first down. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Panthers.
Young. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover, they retain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
From the gun, it's Young. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So here is Matthew Wright on now in a big spot. This to get back. That's going to be blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Allen. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. He keeps it himself. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards. For Fields, he breaks his own NFL record. Rush yards in a game by a quarterback. He did it when he was with the Bears in 2022. He had a 178-yard rushing game, topping that with that run. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So this one in the win column for the Jets. It was a game playing a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.